Anyway, guys, hey, I want to check in with you real quick here for a second, just to kind of talk to you guys real quick about something. We always want to teach our kids more, and I think that a lot of times parents get a little carried away in today's world, and I think that they actually can do more harm than good. And what I mean by that is I see a lot of parents, and they always say, well, I want the best for my kids. I want more for them than what I had. And, you know, growing up and becoming a young parent, when I first had kids, I thought, well, you know, that's exactly the way I feel. I want more for my kids. I want them to do better than me. I want them to have a better life than me. The problem is I think that it's kind of got misconstrued through a lot of people over the years, and I think that what it's turned into is, rather than wanting their child to do better than them, they're actually making it super easy for the child. I got to where I'm at today because I worked hard, and I know the value of hard work. Street Freaks Garage is one of 4 businesses that I operate. I think that a lot of parents confuse wanting better for their children with giving better to their children. One question I like to ask a lot of parents when they say, well, I want better for my kids, better than what I had. And my question to some of these parents is, why? What was so bad about your upbringing that it turned you into a horrible person? I mean, I think you're a good person. I think you're a great person. Why? What happened so bad in your life that you want that what wasn't fit for your children, that wouldn't be fit for your kids? And I understand that all of us growing up, we've all had things happen in our lives. You know, some kids have had alcoholic parents or drug abusive parents or physically abusive parents. All different kinds of things go wrong. And of course, those are not the things we want for our kids. But I think typically most parents growing up learn from those types of experiences. If you were raised with that type of thing, you learn from that experience, and you definitely don't want that for your kid. I get it, okay? I really do, and I don't want that for my kids either. But overall, I think we could, you know, if we had to sum things up, I mean, our life was all right. I mean, it wasn't horrible. I mean, we all had things that we don't like about our childhood and this and that type of thing. And I think that a lot of parents get confused. I mean, when I got my first vehicle was a 1978 Chevette. It was a 1978 Chevette. It was $300. My father bought it, and I paid him back for it. That was my first car. My second car was another 78 Chevette, because the first one was such a turd. I had to steal a fender off it to fix the next one I bought, which was repaired and good to go, and I drove that car for a long time. Probably explains my love for Chevettes today. But the point being is, you know, I got whatever come along. I mean, I got a $300 car. I didn't get a brand new car. Today I'm seeing parents go out and buy them kids a brand new car, and they're like, oh, I want my kid to be safe. I want my kid to have reliable transportation. I get all that. My parents wanted that for me too. But, you know, by giving that to them, handing it to them, means there's no skin in the game. When somebody has no skin in the game or no investment, I tend to see that they don't take care of those things, typically. When Brando wanted his 53 Chevy that he's got, that car was my father's car. Then I got it for my father, and now my son got it for me. So Brando got it for me. And I didn't give him that car. In no way was I going to give him that car. I sold it to him, and I mean, I gave him a better deal on it than what I would anybody else, but I certainly didn't give it to him, nor did I give it to him for $100 or anything real ridiculously low. I gave it to him for a fair price. He saved up his money. He worked hard, saved his money up, and he bought the car. But you know what? He loves that car more than anything, and he will work super hard on that car, and he takes really good care of that car because he's got skin in the game, because he paid good money for it. There's been lots of things throughout life that all my kids have wanted, and I've encouraged them to work hard for it to get it. Nothing was handed to me. Nothing was handed to my kids. And I don't think that they expect me to hand them anything anymore. And I won't do it. It's not the way that I was raised. It's just not right in my opinion. I think that overall we want our kids to have more success in life, have more things in life, but I don't want my kids to work any less hard than I had to, if that makes any sense. Maybe that makes me a good parent, maybe that makes me a bad parent. But to me, that's old-fashioned values. That's kind of the way I look at it, is, you know, hard work pays off. Work your ass off to get what you want. That's the way it goes. Nobody hands you shit in life. Get off your ass, get it on the field, and make it happen. That's all it's going to take. Anyways, that's kind of my outlook on that. You know, like I said, parents, want better for your kids. Want them to succeed more than you did. But encourage them to work for it. The more you give them, the more you're taking away from them. Once you start taking away the work ethic, the more you make them feel entitled, like they deserve to have this given to them, the more independence you're taking away from them, if that makes any sense. But that's just kind of my thoughts, my feeling on that. I wanted to cut in real quick just to kind of touch base. You guys have a little heart to heart with you guys and kind of tell you something that bugs me sometimes. I hear a lot of people talking about it, and when I see some of these kids today and they're sitting home and they don't have shit to do for chores, they come home from school and people say, oh, well, they're going to school full time, they're going to college. So what? So what? You know, many of us out there in the world, we went to school, we went to college full time and worked full time. That's life. Grow up, suck it up. That's the way it is. You know? So you got a shitty schedule for a while. It's going to happen. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to work for it? If you want it bad enough, you're going to make it happen. Same way that I did, the same way anybody else out there did. You know? So going to college is not a reason to not have a job. Going to college is not a reason to not have chores to do. Or going to high school even. It doesn't really matter. Any type of schooling is not a reason to not have any responsibilities. You're not teaching them anything for the real world. When they get out in the real world, they're going to have all kinds of responsibilities. Tons of them. And they're still going to have to work. And they're still going to have to go to doctor's appointments and run their kids' places and do things. And you're teaching how to multitask at a younger age. So just keep that in mind when you're starting to think about things like that type of thing. The more you give them, the more independence you're taking away from them in the future. You know, I don't think any of us out there want to create a couch potato. But that seems to be what's happening in today's world. I mean, my kids go to college, they're still going to be working. They're still going to have a job. They still got bills to pay. I'm not paying their bills for them. Nobody paid my bills for me. And, you know, I feel that it raised me to be a good person in the respect of responsible. A responsible person that can take care of things. And that's exactly what I want my kids to be more than anything, is responsible and take care of themselves and be able to survive. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut things off here. Just kind of a little rant. But regardless, whatever you choose to do in life, however you choose to steer your children down the direction, I hope the very best for you. I hope that you steer your children in the right direction. I hope that they become great, outstanding citizens that will work hard for the economy and support the economy. But drop a comment down below. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong in my thinking? Am I too old school? I don't know. I don't know if I'll do any more rants in the future. Who knows? I might just work on cars. That's what you want to see. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more videos like this or just all wrenching on cars. So you guys let me know and we will talk to you soon. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. We love you guys and thank you very much for tuning in and supporting Street Freaks Garage. We will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Peace.